Now this is SALT spirited analysis, because this is when I get excited. When I see stupidity, when I see silliness out there on a football field in the NFL, I get crazy. And we're talking Thursday night, Green Bay, Detroit, Hail Mary. But before we get to the Hail Mary, there was a little play before that, like a little face mask. They're doing the laterals. They're tossing the ball around Green Bay, trying for that, miracle touchdown. And they had to throw the ball all the way back to Aaron Rodgers. Now, there's nobody behind him, so he can't lateral anymore. Now, he has to get 60 yards. He has to run now 60 yards. Obviously, this is not happening. That's not happening. So when you're approaching him, all you got to have in mind as a tackler is, I don't have to make the tackle. I just got to not commit a penalty. That's all I got to do at this point. That actually should have been on their mind even before they started the play. I mean, the only thing that could really hurt us here is a penalty, because that will stop the clock and put them in, stop the clock and put them closer, and not allow the game to end. So that's the only thing you got to worry about is a penalty at that point. So if Aaron Rodgers make a little deke and a little cut, no, don't throw your hand up. You don't have to make the tackle. You can even walk towards him slowly. Just walk a little bit, like this here, kind of, oh, wait a minute, he might go left or right. That's okay. We'll get him eventually. He's about to go down. He's going down anyway. Face mask. All right, that is that's a killer to keep that game going. But now we get to the Hail Mary. Now, I would think on a Hail Mary, you'd have everybody covered. Now, amazingly enough, on this play, we have one guy, the guy, Rick Rod, who made the catch, is actually open. If you look in the replay, you'll see he's covered till the 5-yard line, and the guy that's covering him runs to cover a guy in the end zone who surprisingly is pretty open. What that guy was doing open, I don't know. But somebody left Rick Rodgers to go cover somebody in the end zone, leaving Rick Rodgers open. Now, he smartly ran off that guy because Rick Rodgers is on the 5-yard line. But, of course, Rick Rodgers is not going to stay there. He's going to go to the end zone. And when he gets to the end zone, still nobody's covering him. And if you look, there are a couple of defenders for the Detroit staying in the back of the end zone, covering nobody. All right, so now Mr. Jim Caldwell, the coach, says we were expecting them to do the lateral play again. Now what? You expecting them to do the lateral play? First of all, let's say you were expecting the lateral play. It wasn't that you were expecting the lateral play and, whoa, Hail Mary really shocked us. I mean, it came out of nowhere. There's only two options. Either they're doing the lateral play or they're doing the Hail Mary. So even if you thought, well, in my mind, they're going to do the lateral play, I'm sure in the back of your mind, and I'm being cynical, I'm sure also you have in mind, they might be doing a Hail Mary. And what defense do you do here's point 2, what defense do you do for the lateral play that is so different than the Hail Mary play? Oh man, we thought they were doing the lateral play. So what, we moved everybody up to the line of scrimmage? Oh, and then they burned us deep with the Hail Mary? That's not what's going on. No matter which one they do, you're pretty much doing the same defense. I mean, what radical difference are you doing that covers the lateral play that doesn't cover the Hail Mary? I mean, you're going to have most of your defenders near the end zone anyway, I assume, right? No matter what they're running, we're not getting burned deep. We're going to have most of our defenders all the way back. Now, the only thing I could think of is that if you're doing the lateral play, you're not playing man-to-man. You're not having a guy on every man. I don't even know why that would be. And therefore they're in zone, and because they're in zone, that doesn't account for every person. Even if you're in zone, in the back of the end zone, standing there waiting, still, as the ball's coming, you go for the ball. And as receivers reach the end zone, you start covering receivers. You don't stay in your zone like the two guys that were for Detroit that were standing in the back of the end zone covering nobody. And it's a little ridiculous. So I don't understand this. We were looking for the lateral. What that explains, you certainly were still looking for a Hail Mary. And what is it about the look that you're playing for lateral that doesn't cover the Hail Mary? That leaves it because you're looking for that. It doesn't. Oh, now we're dead meat when they do the Hail Mary. Not dead meat. You're never dead meat on the Hail Mary. What is looking for the lateral take away from my defense on the Hail Mary? So that's my spirited analysis. Again, the low tech. I don't know if I hope you didn't get my. I don't know if you got my eyes in that. You certainly got a moving target here on the low tech aspect, and this is really low tech.